be extra careful. That enemy looks really dangerous. Analyzing. All shall mend. Yeah, you covered it a few years ago. Some serious best thing I've done today.
Hey, all thanks to my brilliant command. Victory is ours. Time for a selfie.
Frigid output.
One more shot.
Rare Veritas be with us.
Feel the chill. Now that was a satisfying fight. Hey.
A wayward fallen one roams nearby. My staff shall grieve for them. Such fluid, effervescent glittering. I've always wanted my nails varnished like that.
My crossbow spotted you.
Wow! This is exactly what we need.
Who's the wise guy looking for a fight?
Gathering data.
Say that. One more shot. One more shot.
Rare.
That's my start. Give it to me. Time for the kingdom. Power shot.
FYI, I'm also quite the combat expert.
Captain Mifu put me here specifically to keep folks out of this area. Kid, just listen to your old man and turn back, all right?
But I'm not just some outsider. I've been doing research here for years.
Still not happening. The blight inside isn't something you can handle. Once the Tianxia have cleared it out, then you can go back to your research.
But by then, they might already be...
Administrator, what brings you here? Did you hear about the blight tide affecting the test area too? Like I was just saying, the situation here is really bad. Lu, you're still a Tianxia disciple. Stay put right here, and let the Tianxia and the Administrator handle this.
I can handle it. I know the paths inside well. I know how to avoid the blight. Please, just let me in. I promise. Nothing will go wrong.
Lu, don't make this hard for me. The situation's too risky right now. If something happens to you in there, I really won't be able to explain it.
What am I supposed to do? Blockhead and the others? Oh!
Endman, Lu, don't tell me that you're still... All right, fine. For the Endman's sake, I'll turn a blind eye just this once.
Really? You mean it?
Honestly, letting you go in alone was a hard no. But with the Administrator on the case, I guess I can make an exception this time. All right. How about 1 hour? Any longer and I can't cover for you.
Only one? Can't we please just...
Lu, if you keep haggling, you won't even get the hour.
Okay. 1 hour it is.
Just a heads up. The blight in this area is no joke. You better make sure you're fully prepped before going in.
I am definitely not ignoring the errors. I am simply in need of rest.
Tweety Bomb looks a little nervous. That one's probably a naughty big bad.
This blight is on another level. Only liquid heavy Shironite can neutralize this stuff.
Even with all this blight, there's still a haunting beauty to this place.
A blight tide flooded the area a few days ago. Everyone had to evacuate immediately. If I wasn't so worried about them, I would never have come back here alone. Most of this facility was dedicated to researching Tianshu pillars. A few areas like the water treatment sector were just left abandoned because there weren't any active research projects running.
Whoa, what are those guys doing here? Some new feature of the test area?
Probably stragglers that wandered in after the blight time.
Power shot! Power shot!
Wow, you're all amazing! Just like heroes straight out of the storybook.
Oh, don't go overboard now.
These Tianxia pillars are very different from the ones outside. Are they a different model? They look more like trees that have taken root here.
These are Type C auxiliary pillars. They support the main Type C Tianshu pillars. The models you saw outside are newer versions, developed based on this research. But unlike other auxiliary pillars, these Type C models require a core module to function. The core modules detach from the pillars on a regular schedule. They then patrol the area for a while before returning. They monitor depth readings during their patrols. If they encounter blight present in a testing environment, they'll initiate elimination protocols on their own.
Oh, wow! They can do all that? These core modules are really something.
Right. But then I started getting abnormal depth alerts from them. Their locators also show they've been stuck in an area away from the Type C auxiliary pillars. They must have run into blight they couldn't handle, or some other kind of trouble.
So, you wanted to return to retrieve those core modules?
That's right. I've been doing research alongside them the whole time. They're like my partners. They've helped me so much. Great! The charging tracks are still intact. The core modules usually patrol along these tracks. Normally, a blight barrier like this wouldn't stop them. We trained them to learn all sorts of protocols during testing, and eliminating these barriers was one of them. But the current depth readings are way beyond anything in the normal test parameters. Honestly, I'm really worried about their conditions.
No wonder you were in such a hurry. Let's go find those core modules now. To the path! It's collapsed!
Yeah, probably the blight.
Oh, it's pretty cute. But I was wondering earlier, who gave it that name?
That was me. Rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? All right, Buckhead. You remember how to do your job, right? Good job! Its internal systems are still functional. It's back on the tracks now. It should make it back to the Type C auxiliary pillar without any trouble.
You handled that very deftly. It looks like you must have performed maintenance on these core modules many times before.
Yeah, after working with them for so long, you just sort of pick it up along the way. Nice work! Looks like the barrier elimination function is still online too. Perfect.
Endman?
What is it? Does something seem off?
These Type C auxiliary pillars and their core modules were created before the Endman awakened. In theory, you shouldn't have seen their operation before.
Wait a second. The core module? You used Originium Arts to rewrite the entire Type C auxiliary pillar system? You can actually do that? That's incredible! I tried bypassing the permissions before, but the pillars always rejected my access. But wait, why did the pillar just eject the core module's kernel to you? Is it because you rewrote the system?
Hey! The path is open! Did the system just come back online?
Perhaps the Endman really does have a unique connection to these Type C auxiliary pillars and core modules.
So, when we get to the next pillar, do you think we could try it again? To see if it was just a coincidence or...
Could that little guy over there be...
That's Scaredy Pants!
A frigid output.
Victory is ours.
It's called Scaredy Pants? It's actually trembling.
Take it easy, everyone. It startles really easily.
The tracks in this area seem to be completely destroyed.
Yeah, they were scheduled for renovation. Hey, it's me! Don't run! Oh, we have to catch it. If it keeps panicking like this, it might damage itself.
Do all the core modules have their own personalities like this?
Well, there's no real scientific basis for it.
Hey! Scaredy Pants! Where do you think you're going?
At times like this, just a gentle pat on its head is all it takes to calm it right down. too. You guys are amazing. I'm sure you can handle them. You can stop trembling now. We're safe. There. It's okay now. You're safe. I'll leave it to you then. No need to be scared. I'll keep you safe.
Hey! Scaredy Pants! Where do you think you're going?
There. It's okay now. You're safe.
Weird little guy. We're just a few guys.
You can stop trembling now. We're safe.
Why is it taking such a huge detour? Does it actually know where it's going?
Home sweet home. Go on.
Want to give it another try, Enman? See if it jogs your memory any further?
I can't believe Scaredy Pants handed its kernel to you, too. It really seems like there's some kind of connection with you. But what could it be?
Are there any other core modules left around here?
Just one more. But that core module is not very healthy.
Not very healthy?
Yeah. It burns through energy way too fast. I've tried everything, but nothing's helped improve its efficiency.
Ooh, it must have had a really tough time.
Uh-huh. It's always running on empty. Sluggish. It just can't cope with normal operating conditions. So I gave it a name. I call it Sniffles. I just hope it's holding up okay.
I think the Endman's catching some rest. Long-distance hauls can get really tiring. Let's keep it down and give the Endman some quiet time to unwind.
One more shot!
The entrance controls are over there.
Look there! Maybe there's a surprise waiting for us.
The energy panels seem to be faulty. The only way to reactivate them is with liquid shearinite.
One more shot!
Every single panel here is dead. I'm really sorry to trouble you, but can you help me? phased through there. We'll have to find another way around.
Sniffles is blocked by a Sheeranite block.
It seems we'll need to clear the blight on it first.
Is spreading out of control too. It's practically choking the charging tracks.
Right. Let's locate the blight core as quickly as possible.
That should do it, right?
Yes. And we're almost at the 1-hour time limit.
Then we'd better get out fast before the watch guard...
Wait! Everyone, look!
It's beautiful.
It's like they've all woken up.
This area is called the Meridian Grids. It simulates cultivation environments for aquatic plants. When I first started my research, this is where I completed my initial experiments. But I was only using one pot back then, so I only ever saw a tiny corner of it. Wow, I never imagined the Meridian Grids would look this magnificent when fully activated.
Something's wrong.
Oh no, you don't think the main Type C Tianshi pillars are malfunctioning, do you? I've never seen anything like this before. But its control panel is in the testing zone. We have no idea what the situation is over there.
Don't worry. It's the Endmen we're talking about. It'll be fine.
You can wait for us outside if you'd prefer.
No. The core modules are so deeply linked to the Type C Tianshi pillars. As their primary researcher, I can't just stand by and do nothing. Got it. I'll do my best not to slow you down. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
The situation was so urgent. I'd love to stay and enjoy the view a little longer.
The Type C Tianshi pillar is a massive installation. The part you see above ground is only a section of it. The main control panel is in the testing zone below.
That doesn't sound good. We need to hurry.
Look on the bright side. We must be getting close to the source of the trouble.
Ah, you're really optimistic.
Me? Wait, you sure about this way?
Seems like the only way forward.
Rising the sun! My turn! Power shot!
We are united beyond
My turn! Hey! All thanks to my brilliant command.
I find joy in...
Oh, jeez. all this high-pressure steam coming from? Watch out, everyone.
The pipe is ruptured. This area's been affected too.
You can't escape gravity! One more shot!
I pulled it off, right?
Now that's what I like to hear. Hey. Woo! Hey. Yay! Hey. God is full away. Sounds like a howler beast.
I've seen it in the bestiary. I think its name is Sky Drummer. It's a really vicious creature.
Sky Drummer? It does look pretty puffed up.
Aren't any of you scared? It looks seriously dangerous.
Well, the adversaries we usually face tend to be far more formidable.
Whoa, did it hear us? What's with all the racket? There, all done. It won't be bothering us for a while.
You three? Were you trying to get here?
Familiar? But you were still sleeping when these were made, weren't you?
Perhaps the person who created them had access to the research notes the Endmen left behind.
Huh? So you're saying the reason it feels familiar is because they built it based on the Endmen's own ideas?
Based on isn't quite accurate. It's more that they referenced the Endmen's foundational concepts and applied them within their own designs.
Huh? What should do the trick?
Huh? What's going on? Wait for me! What? How did you do that?
Then why did the Qianshu who built it go through the trouble of taking them out in the first place?
Now that you mention it, I think I remember my senior saying something about that. Back then, the Type C Tianxia pillar was designed based on the Marker Stone. It was originally meant to be a standalone unit, with no auxiliary devices planned.
Perhaps the Tianxia chose to extract the 3 kernels precisely to resolve that instability. Then modified them into core modules and added the Type C auxiliary pillars to create a cooperative system.
So the Endmen actually realized the optimal solution our seniors couldn't achieve. Perfected the Type C Tianxia pillar structure? That's incredible! Thanks to me?
Yes, thanks to you. It's down to your determination to rescue the core modules that the Endmen could perfect the pillar's design.
Whoa! Lou! Look over there! If you hadn't insisted on coming back, none of this would have happened, would it?
This is amazing! I'm so happy today! So happy I could run 10 experiments back to back!
A gentle sun and a fair wind as spring returns to the land. It truly is a beautiful sight.
The job's done, Enmin. Guess it's time for us to head back.
wonderful. Now Blockhead and the others have a new home. And I won't be getting woken up by alarms in the middle of the night anymore.
Hey, isn't that...
Ah. So that water treatment system, you really built it?
Yep, all done. The purification node is up and running. I'll write up a report for Tianshi Zhuang immediately. I'll tell her the Type C Tianshi pillar is operational again, and that the water treatment sector can finally serve its true purpose. Once all the devices are repaired, the test area should be ready for full operation again. Peach blossoms everywhere. Today really is a wonderful day. We accomplished something truly remarkable. Huh? Me?
That's right. You name it, if the Endman says so.
Since you've chosen to carry this legacy forward, I can think of no one more fitting to give it its name.
Then, Endman, do you have any suggestions? I'm not really good at naming things. That name is so beautiful. And it fits the scenery here perfectly. I love it. Let's go with that one. I'll always remember this name. And I'll make sure to tell the story behind it to everyone who comes here. Thank you. Every one of you.
Endman's catching some rest. Long-distance hauls can get really tiring.
Endman? Tianxia Ge never told me that you'd be helping us in person. But this is most wonderful. Your presence is very reassuring. Everyone will be getting some nice tea from me.
Tianxia Bu, Ge briefed us. You're validating a new frequency with the cardiograph?
Yes, Tianxia Zhuang assigned plenty of disciples to help me with audio scans and sample gathering. The Farenmut heart dissipates energy while operational. Such energy fluctuations can resonate with different audio frequencies. Audio samples are analyzed by the cardiograph, which then outputs a special sound frequency that positively influences the heart's energy dissipation. Different things have very different audio frequencies. To improve cardiograph output accuracy, we must narrow the sample scope. If only we could find the perfect audio sample and keep the Farenmut heart running stably in perpetuity. I really hope for a permanent solution. The old HAS standards are no longer usable. Right now, none of the mentors who designed the Farenmut heart are here, so I've got no one to discuss it with. A proxy did activate the heart, but no one can get a hold of her.
Endfield can help with the sample collection. Tianxia Bu, mind if we use Technoke protocol to adjust the cardiograph? I did my own research when I learned about these instruments. Perhaps I can help you filter out the noise.
Music to my ears. Once you're done, try some audio scanning nearby to find a target. This is the audio scanner of the cardiograph. Now for the best locations. Let's go for these three. The core AIC area, the Technological Production Office, and the Tianxia Pillar Array. My deductive algorithms came up with these locations. They're the closest to the standards and should be the easiest for collecting suitable audio samples.
Endman, I modified the audio scanner. Its operating logic should now be similar to our stand. What does the core AIC area sound like? I wonder.
Let's try listening to it. Rusty spear, rusty tie.
Getting close, Endman. Let's perform an audio scan here.
Tianshu Pillar Array has its own voice as well.
Use the audio scanner and see what sounds it collects. Tianshibu, how's your audio frequency research going?
The cardiograph generated a set of theoretically feasible frequencies. I just submitted them to Tianshu Ge for validation.
That was really quick.
Whenever I hit a scientific bottleneck, I just find a nice place for tea. Inspirations tend to hit me when I'm relaxed. Enmin, your team should try the new blends of Wuling.
Tianshibu, is there a problem with validation?
Yes. Tianshu Ge tested it. The fixed audio frequency I gave did keep the Fahrenheit heart energy dissipation stable. The heart did run for a while, but we got anomalous energy dissipation after 10 minutes. Where exactly is the problem?
Tianshu, you alright?
Rain. Splattering rain. I loved the sound of rain when I was a child. It moves with the clouds and can be anything from soft to loud. Perhaps the Fahrenheit heart doesn't need a fixed frequency. What about a bundle of changing frequencies? I must validate this right now. I just need to find something that keeps changing. The constant rainfall provided an extended duration of constant changes. This, I believe, is the sample we've been looking for. I'm confident that this will work. Perhaps the key to sustaining the Fahrenheit heart isn't the one unchanging element. The region of Wuling is always changing. The same can be said of the city. The cardiograph should be capable of dynamic modulation of energy dissipation amplitudes. This is the only way to sustain Fahrenheit Heart operations.
Yeah, that's a lot of very hard science.
Quite unexpected, but worth a try. I'm curious to see the results.
The unexpected is also a part of scientific work. Wait for the good news.
Arknights.